guys, I'm here today with the writing habits tag. I was tagged by Stephen Elf from Elf Books. I will leave a link to his channel down below. If you haven't checked it out yet, check it out, it's really awesome. So without further ado, let's get to it. Number 1 is typed or handwritten. For this I'm going to choose both. It is much easier to have typed notes because believe me, they are so much easier to read. My written notes are horrendous. It's just like there's arrows pointing everywhere. I can never keep it neat. But sometimes you don't always have access to a laptop, so written notes are very helpful. This is the file that I have for the book that I'm currently writing. It's very thick and probably going to get thicker because there's just no ending with the notes. The next question is cursive or printed. For this one, I'm definitely going to go with printed. I'm absolutely useless at writing in cursive. I have tried it before, but usually it kind of looks like a 2-year-old got a hold of a pen and paper. I have to admit, when I was younger, I actually really envied people who could write in cursive. The way the letters sort of flow into each other was always very intriguing. For the life of me, I just really can't get it right. The next one is show us your favorite pen. Okay, for this one, I don't have a favorite pen. I've never really bothered with such things. I usually just use what's closest to me. At the moment, this includes this Bic pen. Bic pens in general are notorious for going missing, and this one is no exception. I think I have about 12 of them lying around the house. I currently know where 2 of them are. To be fair, most of this is actually because of my cat, because for some strange reason, he has decided that he loves pens, so the second you leave it alone, it's just gone. The next question is, where do you like to write? I mainly like to write at my desk because I work with a laptop and it's just a lot easier that way. I do, however, sometimes like to write on the couch because it's a lot more comfortable, but this comes with complications because, again, offset cats. The second I sit down on the couch, instantly he's all over me, and the second I have a laptop anywhere near the couch, he's like, oh my god, laptop, must lie on it. It's the life of having cats. You get used to it after a while. The next question is, who are your 5 favorite authors in terms of authorial style? Okay, so this one I haven't actually ever considered in my life, at least not in the sense of authorial style. If I had to choose, I guess I would go for J.K. Rowling, mainly because her books have been so successful. I mean, after all these years, they are still absolutely adored to this day. I mean, there is a reason for this. Other than that, I don't think I've really read enough authors to decide on 5 favorite authors, but one person I would add to this list is George R.R. Martin. I've yet to complete a book by him, but from what I've glanced at, his writing seems really amazing and I'd love to be able to write like him someday. Number 6 is, what are your 3 favorite books on writing? Okay, so I don't have any favorite books on writing. I don't think I've ever actually read any books on writing either. I kind of use Google for these things. Articles in Google just work amazingly to me. There is one article in particular I would recommend. I will leave a link to it down below. It's called Nuts and Bolts. I can't remember who it's from or who it's by, but it's a really great read. It basically shows the difference between lazy writing and great writing, and it includes a 6-month challenge in order to actually improve your writing. It is pretty interesting, so if you're looking to improve your writing, I suggest you check it out. Number 7 is, have you ever competed in NaNoWriMo? I have yet to compete in this. I actually only discovered it this year. I do, however, plan to take part this year, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's November, I'll probably die trying, but I'm gonna do it. 50,000 words, here I come. With number 8, I've kind of already answered this question. The question is, have you ever won NaNoWriMo? Obviously not yet, but I'm really hoping that I do. That would be really amazing. Number 9 is, have you ever had anything published? I have yet to have anything published, but I am in the process of publishing my book at the moment, or at least getting ready to publish it. I do, however, have writing online. It's on DeviantArt because I do have an account there. But it's not necessarily my best writing, it's more sort of poetry, as well as a couple of short stories that I've pretty much written for college. Give it a look if you're interested, there is a link to it down below. Number 10 is, what projects are you working on right now? Well, right now I'm currently working on college stuff, so it's mainly articles and things like that. I am working on editing my book at the moment. It is 90% edited already, so I'm just getting someone to read it, and once I get feedback, I'll touch a few things up and then hopefully get it published soon. Other than that, I'm already thinking of ideas for NaNoWriMo, so I guess that counts. Number 11 is, what is your soundtrack to writing? Well, at first I actually couldn't listen to music at all because it was too distracting and I used to write in silence. But then the world came around and it decided to make noise. To block out the noise, I first used classical music, which worked really well. It's not distracting and it's sort of at that level where you can listen to it but not really think about it, and it just helps you to write. However, I was looking for something a little bit more happy, so I actually changed to Celtic music. It is a nice happy mood and it sort of keeps you in a good place, and I found that works really well. Occasionally, if I do have a sad scene, I will listen to sad music, but I don't really do that too often. The last question is, do you have a writing pump-up song? I don't have a writing pump-up song, but I do have a general life pump-up song. This is On Top of the World by Imagine Dragons. There's just something amazing about that song. No matter what kind of mood I'm in, it always makes me feel good. It also makes me feel like I can achieve anything, so it's a really great way to sort of lift my mood up. And that brings an end to this tag. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was quite fun to do. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe, and also comment down below. What do you think of these answers? Are you a writer yourself? What are your preferences? Until next time, bye!